Hey, Fantastic Dreamers. I wanted to come on and speak to you guys a little bit. Fix myself. So, in case anyone doesn't know who I am, I'm Ray Ray. I'm actually your Superstar Director. So, I'm sure most of you guys know who I am because I show my face a lot, but in our leadership group. But I wanted to pop on here and give you guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. So I'm hoping that some people will pop up and engage with me and talk with me. And any questions you guys have, you can drop in the comments. Yeah, so I want to talk about perseverance and what comes after you persevere, because I realize that a lot of people are in a season of struggle right now. And to be honest, you as a business owner, you're always going to go through a season of struggles, right? As a person, you're going to experience struggles. There's always going to be lows after you have a high season or a high time in your life, right? Basically, your business, your life, everything that you go through is like a mountain, okay? Sometimes you're climbing up, sometimes you hit that high peak, right? Where all you see and all you feel is growth and love and everything's going great, and then you're going to hit a downslope. That it's called life. It's what happens. It's going to happen in your business, and if it has not happened in your business yet, it will happen, okay? But this is where you are going to see growth. Growth comes after you persevere through the struggles. After you decide to keep pushing and keep going and keep showing up, even when it gets hard, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't want to. That is when you are going to see growth. Not only are you going to see growth, you are going to see a huge amount of growth. Okay? So, tell me who is in a struggle phase. Okay? Tell me what phase or season of your business you're in right now. Are you in a struggle phase? Are you in a stagnant phase? Do you feel like you're asking everyone to party and you're hearing no's? Are you in a high season where you feel like you're getting high sales, you're booking parties, you are having the conversations, the opportunity conversations, you're having people join your team? Like, tell me where you are in your business. I want you guys to comment. I see 2 people up here, Bobby and Jamie. Hey, y'all. Bobby, she has 4 parties going on and they are doing nothing. Jamie, where are you at in your business? Are you in a growth season or are you in a stagnant season? Okay? It's going to happen. Both are going to happen. It's called life. So, Bobby, this is what I want to say to you. I just came out of that season. I'm finally seeing the growth from perseverance and from deciding and choosing, hey, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep growing, right? So I couldn't get anyone to book parties. And I realized that once you hit that stagnant portion in your business, in your life too, you have to reevaluate. So it might be how you're doing parties. It might be, if you can't get a party booked, it might be, how are you asking them? How are you asking them? Is it your wording? The wording that might have been working for you 3 months ago might not work anymore. I've had to reevaluate. I've been doing this almost 4 years. October will be 4 years that I've been doing this. I've had to reevaluate my business and how I work and what I'm doing and how I coach people and how I ask people to party and how I show up on social media so many times, y'all. So many times. Literally so many times. Jamie said she has just gotten out of her funk that she was in last month. I'm doing well this month. Parties have a lot of engagement and are going well, but for the last 3 months, I only had like 3 parties, which is not normal for me. Yeah, exactly. Same for me. I was in a rut where I couldn't get anyone to party, and I realized that I needed to go back and reevaluate. I needed to reword how I was asking people. I needed to get more hyped in my business. And that's usually once you see once you see a period of where you feel like you're not growing, you feel like, you know, you're doing the same thing over and over, but you're not getting anything from it, that is when you need to reevaluate and go back. Exactly. Go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. Okay? Let me see. Go back to the basics because, listen, I can promise you, you are not alone. You are not alone. And I want to remind you guys that your fire has to be lit in this business. And I get that you're going to go through times where your fire's not lit anymore, where you're in a funk, like Jamie said. And you have to be the one to pull yourself out. How are you going to pull yourself out? Number one, talk to your customers about how excited they are about their products. Find a new teamie, whether they're your new teamie or someone else's new teamie, and feel the energy and the fire that they have for their brand new business. Okay? Find that fire again. Maybe your parties aren't going very well because you don't have the energy that you used to. Maybe you don't have that new consultant fire like you used to. Maybe you've been doing it for a year or 2 years. Or maybe you're coming up on your year and you're like, wow, I feel like I've been doing the same stuff over and over and over. That is when you come in, okay? You go and you retrain yourself. You go back to the basics. If you have to watch Guide to Growth again, go watch Guide to Growth. Get pumped up for your business. Why? Because your customers and your potential new teamies and your current teamies are not going to be pumped if their leader is not. If they're watching you and you're not pumped for our new products that just dropped on August 1st, why would your customers be excited about them? Why would they want to buy them if you're not even showing them how the air purifier works? Okay? It's okay. It's okay to go through a slump. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. And if you haven't experienced it, I promise you it's going to happen to you. But I want to remind you guys, fall in Cincy is the best season in Cincy. It is the most hype season in Cincy. So if you're not hype about it, get hype. Go and reevaluate, okay? Figure out where you need to change something in your business so you can grow from it, okay? For example, y'all, let me actually find it. Let me find it real quick. I know it's right here somewhere. I do this full time. Oh, pushing myself. I do this full time, okay? I've been doing it full time for almost 2 years. And this, wow, yeah, this is what I was using to keep myself on track. But as you guys can tell, the last time I filled out this form was May. We're almost into September, okay? The last time I filled out this form was May. This is to keep me on track with my business. And I realized last week I pulled myself out of a funk, okay? Last week, something woke up in my brain and I was like, what the heck am I doing? What the heck am I doing? That's what I asked myself. Why am I not hyped for the fall catalog? Why am I not hyped for this fall season? Why am I not hyped for this incentive? I don't know, but I got my crap together. And what I did today, it's been on my list, but I finally got to it today because I've been, this entire week, last week is when I pulled myself out of the funk. Today's only Tuesday. Last Monday is when I got it, okay? So what I did last night, actually, on my walk, I went walking with my dogs, and I went in the notes section of my phone, and I just started typing out every single thing that I could think of that I do for my business. Customer related, team related, anything that I do for my business, bulk sampling, stocking up on business supplies, I just wrote a list. Then I went through it and I separated it. Okay, which one is team focused? Which one is customer focused? And then I also have one that's like annual focused, I guess, where I don't do it as often as the other ones. And I went through and I deleted all of these things. Deleted them. And I made a new one. I'm going to share it with y'all, but I'm still like perfecting it. But I realized that this was not working for me anymore, and I needed to reevaluate, and I needed to go back and figure out where I was lacking so I could grow from it. Okay? If this is you, if you do not have a system, you will get overwhelmed. You will get overwhelmed. You need to have a system for each leg of the stool. Okay? PRV, recruiting, coaching, self-care. Okay? All 4 legs. If you have not filled out an action plan call that Chloe Cox and Justin Cox created, they created it probably 5-6 months ago, I highly suggest filling one out for yourself. Okay? Highly suggest filling one out for yourself. It's basically going to get the wheels turning in your brain, and it's going to make you put it on paper, your goals, and where you want to see growth, and where you want to focus, and how you are going to get to that goal. It's going to break it down to, okay, this is your goal. How are you going to get to it? What actions are you going to do to reach that goal? And then you're going to break down those actions even deeper to help you do those and complete those actions. Okay? So I went through, created an entire system. I'm literally going to throw that away, because it's not working for me anymore. If something's not working for you, if Facebook parties are not working for you and you're not seeing success, you're not seeing 200 minimum qualifying parties, if you're not seeing 500 parties, if people aren't engaging, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Stop doing them. Stop doing something that is not doing your business any justice. Okay? So, y'all hear my dog? Living his best life over here. So, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little kick in the butt, because we all need it. There's nothing wrong with a little kick in the butt, right? I need it. You need it. Chloe Cox needs it. Katie Lassiter needs it. Everybody needs it at some point. Okay? We all go through ruts, and it's okay. But you know what's not okay? Staying in that same position. What's not okay is realizing you are in a rut, or you're in a stagnant position in your business and not doing anything to change it, to get out of that season in your business. Okay? It's up to you. Your sponsor, your director, Jamie, she can't pull you out of this. You have to be the one to pull yourself out. I can't pull you out of it. Your spouse, your husband, your mom, your parents, they can't pull you out of it. You have to pull yourself out. You have to re-find your why. If you don't have a why, I highly suggest that you sit down and you figure out, why did you join this business? Why did you hit join? Y'all tell me in the comments why you hit join. Why you initially joined Scentsy, this business. Was it so you could make an extra paycheck? Was it so you can do this full time? Was it so you could put your paycheck towards a house, to buy a house? That's what one of my girls just joined for. I did a coaching call this morning. I wasn't doing coaching calls. I haven't done a coaching call for the last 4 months. I said, why the heck am I not doing coaching calls again? That's where I saw my growth, is when I was actually putting my time towards my teamies and helping them grow, which in return was helping me grow. It was helping what they were talking to me and what their goals were, and seeing their excitement and seeing the fire in their eyes and the hype that they had about this business helped me grow and helped me realize why I joined Scentsy to begin with. It helped me refine my fire. All right? Bobby and Jamie, y'all joined for the same exact reason. You both love the products, you wanted them discounted, and you wanted extra money. Heck yes. That's why I joined. Your why can change, okay? I never expected to be doing this, leaving nursing, doing this full time, okay? So, revisit your why. Revisit your goals, your aspirations. We still have 3 months, September, October, November, 4 months left of this year to kick ass. Did you know that in May we just started our Scentsy calendar year? So we are only, 3 months in? 3 months in? May, June, July, almost 4 months in, which means we have 8 months left to earn annual sales and annual mentor. If you're not tracking that, you need to be, okay? If you want to grow, track those two things. How are you going to track them? You're going to go back and you're going to look at May, June, July, and August, okay? You're going to look at what your PRV was. For annual sales, you have to sell $30,000 from May 1st to April 30th. And you have to sell $30,000, and you're going to get a $1,000 bonus if you reach it. I know it sounds like a large lump sum, but if you actually go and you break down that $30,000, divide it by 12 months, it's a much easier goal to hit. So this is my challenge for you. I do this with my teamies when I do coaching calls with them, okay? So my girl today, we went and looked at what her PRV was for May, June, July, August. I added up what her PRV has been so far. I subtracted that amount from 30,000, and then I divided what was left over 8 months, okay? So her goal is 3,000 PRV a month. Yes, that still sounds like a lot in a single month, but if you break it down even farther into how are you going to get that 3,000 by booking 10 parties, okay? 10 parties is on the high end. I like to be on the high end because you never know. Our goal is to flip a couple of those parties, and then you never know if 1 or 2 of those parties are going to be a flop, okay? But if you're aiming to book 10 parties a month, you're not only going to reach the 30%, that 5% bonus, so you're going to get 30% of 3,000, and then you're most likely going to get someone to join your team because you're talking to people, you're growing your customer base by partying, which means you're growing your customer club, right? Because after they order from the party, you're going to tell them about the perks of Scentsy Club, and they're going to be like, heck yes, this is saving me money, this is saving me time and energy, it's going to ship to my door, okay? So not only are you going to get new teamies from booking high amount of parties, you're also going to get high PRV, which is going to help you earn annual sales, so you can get that $1,000 bonus, and it's also going to help you earn annual mentor. Annual mentor is the same calendar year, May 1st to April 30th, and you have to sponsor 14 frontline new consultants who certify within that year, okay? If you reach that, then you're going to get $25 per certified consultant during that time frame. Also, $50 per lead or above consultant, okay? So, and on top of that, not only are you going to get those bonuses by focusing on high parties, okay? Whatever your party looks like. Let's go back a little bit. Just because I say party doesn't mean that you have to do a home party. Doesn't mean that you have to do a basket party or a bag party. It doesn't mean that you have to do online parties. Your party can be whatever you want it to look like. Right now, my parties are basically shopping links that I'm sending to my host. They don't even realize that they're a host, okay? And I'm telling them to text it to all of their friends and family. If they order and they reach 500, we're going to get my girl an air purifier half off. Okay? So, if you're focusing on high parties, 8 to 10 a month, you're going to get that 30%, that 5% bonus, so 30% commission. Okay? You're going to grow your team because you're bound to have at least one of those 10 parties be flipped. You are going to grow your customer base, which is going to grow your Scentsy Club, okay, as long as you're offering it to them, which in return is going to grow your reoccurring monthly PRV, or reoccurring PRV, depends on how often they set up their club. You're also going to earn annual sales, annual mentor, and then on top of that, guess what? You're going to earn this Alaskan cruise, just like that. Just like that, okay? If 10 parties seems like a lot, then break it down even farther on how many people you are going to ask a day or weekly to party with you, okay? Yes, exactly. Jamie said, I just got a $300 and $200 order this week from 2 new people just from partying. One person is brand new to Scentsy, so I'm getting her addicted. Yes. You can get active just off one order. Yes, exactly. Never doubt anything, y'all. Okay? I literally had a teamie text me, when was it? The other day. Someone spent $800 with her. $800. 800. Okay? So, pull yourself out of that rut, y'all. Okay? If you're looking at the bigger picture, a lot of times when you look at the bigger picture, it really depends on your brain, okay? Look at your brain, figure out how it works. If you get overwhelmed by looking at the bigger picture, break it down. Break it down. My girl Amy, I had a coaching call with her today, and she gets overwhelmed from looking at the bigger picture. She gets overwhelmed from looking at the Alaskan incentive and seeing that you have to have 50,000 points to earn the trip for her and her husband. Okay, well 50,000 points is also overwhelming to me. So you know what I'm focusing on? I'm focusing on partying my ass off and talking to people about the products I love and the business I love. That's it. That's it. High parties, high PRV. High parties, more teamies. Okay? Talking to people about the business, talking to people about the products, more PRV. More teamies joining. Okay? That's it. That's it. Focus on those 2 things. Focus on what you love, talking about it. Amber Ryan says it all the time. Willoughby now. No, Ryan. Gosh, Ryan. If your mouth is not open, your business is closed. Okay? So please remember that. If you are not talking about your business in person, on social media, if you're not showing your face, your business is closed. Your sponsor can't do it for you. Your director can't do it for you. I can't do it for you. You have to open your mouth. Stop caring what other people think. They don't pay your bills. Okay? And just start by sharing with the products you love. If you're brand new, or maybe you're not brand new, and you don't have all the products, you've never tried all the products, but you love the wax and you love the room spray, share those 2 products. You guys know that I sell, most of the products that I sell are the ones that I promote. I have never, up until last month, actually, was it June? It was June. Up until June, I had never promoted 10 travel tins. Up until June, the end of June, I had never promoted travel tins. There's dog hair all up in this one. Never. Never once. Never once. I promoted them, and I sold like 12. I sold like 12. I actually have a reel that I made of showing how to use these, and I haven't shared it yet, but I'm going to share it this week. Still smells amazing. Okay? Promote the products you love. People can feel the energy you're giving off. People can tell when you're faking it or when you are truly being authentic, and they will be interested in the product. Okay? Then you're going to talk about it on repeat because you love it that much, and people are going to come and order from you, right? Because it takes someone 7 times before they act on something that they've seen. Why do you think commercials on TV, why do you think people pay for commercials on TV? It's the same thing that you're doing when you show up on your Instagram stories. Okay? They're redundant. Don't you watch Hulu or live TV and, I don't know, a commercial comes on, some type of food commercial comes on. Taco Bell, let's just say Taco Bell. I don't even know where Taco Bell came from. I could see that commercial 4 or 5 times in a row and not even think twice, but that 6th time, after I've literally been binge watching my show, and the same exact commercial keeps coming on Hulu, you best bet that now I'm hungry for a freaking taco because of that 6th time that I saw the commercial. The first 4 wasn't paying any attention at all. I wasn't paying any attention. It's the same freaking thing when you were on your stories talking about the travel tents, spraying your bed down in the morning without even saying a word, spraying your bed down in the morning after you make it, before you go to work or before you go work out or whatever the case may be, and putting it on your Instagram. The 6th or 7th time the same person sees it, they're going to message you and they're going to say, what the heck are you spraying on your bed every morning? That is how you know you are working and you are showing up. Is when someone comes and asks you questions about the products. Okay? Okay? So, if you're not showing up on social media, you can still grow. Don't get me wrong, you can still grow, but it's going to take you a lot longer. It's going to take you a lot longer. Okay? Show your face. At the end of the day, if you've ever heard of training by me, you've heard this a million times. People are not buying Scentsy to buy Scentsy. They are buying Scentsy to support you. Okay? So they want to know what you have going on in your life. They want to know about your dogs. They want to know about your kids. They want to know about your spouse or your marriage. Not your marriage, but like if you're planning a wedding or something. They want to know. They want to get to know you. People are nosy. Okay? Give them something to see. If you're scared to go live or you're scared to show your face because your house isn't clean, or your kids are screaming in the background, or your dogs are getting into a fight on the background, or your dog just pissed on your plant, or your cat just pissed on your counter, aka for me, who cares? People want to see that. People want to see real life. Why? Because they relate to you. They relate to chaos. Everybody's life is chaotic, y'all. What you see on social media most of the time is a highlight reel. It's not real. People are going to relate to you when they see you struggling. That's why it is so important to not only show the highlight reel of your life, but also the struggles. Because the struggles is where people relate to you. Okay? So, stop waiting for the perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time. I'll never forget, I was in this office. My first year of Scentsy. Actually, I think it was it my first year or maybe it was my second year? It's either my first or second year in Scentsy. My desk was over here in the corner. And I had my dad's dog here. I was babysitting him for the weekend or something. And I went live to share the Vino warmer. I don't even know if we still have that warmer. That's terrible. I don't even know if we still have it. I was unboxing it, y'all. My dogs got into a full-on brawl, dog fight, in my live video. I almost had a stroke, okay? And I almost deleted it. I almost deleted the video. I was like, nope, this isn't me. It's not gonna happen. I can't do this. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I almost got eaten by my dogs. It was terrible. It was terrible. I left it up. I got so many views on that video, all because my dogs were acting out, acting crazy, okay? People want to see that. That's how people relate to you, okay? So, stop acting like you have to have the perfect makeup. Stop waiting until your hair's perfect. I mean, my makeup's on now, but yeah, 99% of the time I look a hot ratchet mess, okay? Okay. So, pull yourself out of that slump, y'all. You're the only one that you can do it. You're the only one that will pull yourself out and refine the fire that you had when you first joined. Go and find where that hype is, okay? Because if you're not hype about this season that we just started with Scentsy, your customers aren't going to be hype. No one's going to want to join you. And you're not going to see any growth. Okay? So, get hype about it. People want to join other people's teams when they're excited. Okay? So, show people that you're excited. This is a fun time. If you've never been with Scentsy in the fall, I'm so excited for you, okay? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. One day you're going to literally look at your workstation. You're going to have a group of 3, 4, 5. And then the next day you're going to wake up, or a week later, and you're going to have a team of 20. And you're going to be like, holy crap, where did all of this growth come? holy crap, how did I go from 5 to 20 teamies? Like, I don't even know what to do, okay? This is a season of growth, okay? Normally, you know, in real life, growth is in the spring. In Cincy life, in Cincy land, growth is in the fall, okay? So get ready, buckle up, get ready, put the work in, persevere even when you don't want to, okay? That's where you're going to see growth, when you don't feel like it, but you do it anyway, okay? Why do you think all of these bodybuilders and people with like rock solid abs, do you think that they don't have cravings to go eat a brownie? Do you think that they don't wake up and they're like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym today? No. Yes, they have those feelings. They have the times where they want to just go and eat a bowl of ice cream. But they persevere past those temporary feelings because they're temporary, and they go and put in the work. And when you put in the work, you get the results. Okay? It's the same thing with your business. It's the same thing with your relationships with your child, your spouse, your boss, your best friend. It's the same thing. Okay? I get pissed off at my husband sometimes. We all do. We're human. And I'm like, damn, I could divorce his ass right freaking now. Right now. Sometimes I get pissed off at my dogs when they're acting crazy, and I'm like, I'm about to send you to the pound right now. I'm about to put you up for sale on Facebook Marketplace right now. Okay? But guess what? It's temporary. It's the same thing with your business, okay? If you're feeling frustrated with a teamie, it's temporary. It's temporary. When you feel like no one's booking parties with you, it's temporary. It's a temporary feeling. Don't let a temporary feeling, what am I trying to say? Please help me. Wow, I was on a roll. Oh, don't let a temporary feeling affect your dreams and your future, okay? Don't. Feelings are temporary, okay? Push through them. Push through them, and you will see the growth and the success that you want to see. But you are the only person that can do it. So, that was a really loud clap. All right, y'all. I gotta go. But I love you guys, and I hope that you guys got something from this training. I am going to upload it to YouTube, so if you guys have someone special or someone you think that needs to hear this, once it uploads, it takes me forever. So because I live in BFE, it takes me forever to upload a freaking YouTube video, okay? So just be patient with me, and I will share the link. So, bye, y'all.